If your words can be misinterpreted, assume that they will be. Work specifically to revise pronouns to make sure that they cannot be misunderstood. In my tutorial on a precise style, I gave tips for using precise verbs, nouns, and pronouns. Now I'm going to expand on the idea of using precise pronouns. The great thing about pronouns is that they make our writing less cumbersome. Instead of writing Randy washed Randy's car, we can write Randy washed his car. Longer sentences, however, can have multiple nouns or ideas that a pronoun might refer to and might increase the possibility for confusion. So what are common pronouns that confuse? Well, first, unclear personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are words like I, you, he, she, and so forth. For example, yesterday Andrea met with Nancy, who knows about the situation, so contact her if you want to learn more. The word her could refer to Andrea or to Nancy. It may be that the writer means Andrea. After all, Andrea is the subject of the sentence and can probably share things that she learned from Nancy. On the other hand, maybe the writer means contact Nancy. After all, Nancy is the one who knows about the situation. For precision, the writer should replace her with either Andrea or Nancy, depending on which person should be contacted. Second, unclear relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are words like which, who, and that. They relate one part of the sentence to another. Now imagine that Don, a company's vice president, writes this sentence to the CEO. Last week, one manager tore into another for pushing the line workers too hard, which we should not tolerate. Now, does which refer to rude criticism among managers or to pushing line workers too hard? If Don means the former, he can replace the last clause with the sentence, we should not tolerate this harsh censure. If he means the latter, he could write, we should not tolerate this rigorous work schedule. Now notice that a difference in interpreting which we should not tolerate can make a difference in which manager gets confronted. Be very careful with the word which. Unless it refers to a specific pronoun, it can easily cause confusion. Third, pronouns distant from their antecedents. The antecedent refers to the word that the pronoun is replacing. Have you ever been reading a story only to stop to try to figure out who the word he or she is referring to? It may be that nobody else of the same gender has been mentioned within the last page, but when the pronoun appears long after the name has been mentioned, it can create extra demands on the reader's memory. How can you keep confusing pronouns from creeping into your communication? Keep the you approach in mind. That is, maintain a mindset that serves your readers or listeners as you step into their shoes and determine how your communication will be received by your audience.